Hi there. Welcome. We're putting the final touches on NBC's new digs for '98.
1998 promises to be an incredible new season of must-see TV. Our show, Just Shoot Me, is back, and we're moving to Tuesday nights.
The people who bring you Friends and Frasier and ER are premiering their next generation of new shows. So pull your seat back, get a pillow, take notes if you want.
Last season ended with some major cliffhangers.
Friends were getting much friendlier. Some were getting married, but we're not sure to whom.
Hi, Ross. Take the Emily. Take the Rachel.
I can't give away too much about next season, but let's just say your questions are going to be answered in a very big way.
Oh, so much new must-see TV, so little prime time. Stick around.
So, you want to know what's going to happen on your favorite NBC show? Well, you're about to find out. So grab a seat, because the NBC Must-See TV Primetime Preview starts right now.
Welcome back to our NBC Fall Preview Spectacular. Shall we continue?
Now, we told you Just Shoot Me is moving to Tuesday, didn't we?
Well, we are, but first let's talk about Mondays, the day before us.
There's Suddenly Susan, who may continue her sudden romance with Jack.
Now, for those of you unfamiliar with Suddenly Susan, here's a little recap in 25 seconds. Jack liked Susan. Susan liked Jack. Hey! But she didn't like Jack the way Jack liked Susan. Maddie liked Jack, but nobody liked Maddie, except maybe Jack. The Susan thing was going nowhere, so Jack decided he liked Maddie back. Susan saw Jack liking Maddie. She didn't like what she saw, so Susan decided she liked Jack. So now Susan likes Jack, Maddie likes Jack, Jack likes Maddie, but Jack still might like Susan. Oh, yeah, and there was that great big kiss at the end of the season, but you probably already knew that. Wait till you see what you don't know. Suddenly Susan, NBC, Mondays.
Joining Susan on Monday is Conrad Bloom. Conrad is an advertising executive and the last nice guy left in New York.
Which presents a problem, because he's juggling 5 women in his life. Girlfriend, mother, sister, boss, and his best friend. That's harder than juggling chainsaws. Here's a sample.
Pick up, Conrad. It's your sister. Protest got a little out of hand. I'm in jail. This is my one call. I know you're there. 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 I know you're there.
Hey, guy. Looking good. What's up, dude? I gotta learn some names.
My friend Molly's outside. I know you're busy. I can tell her you're not in. Oh, wow, that's not gonna work, is it?
You're the best. Oh, you're the best. Why did I ever break up with you?
Well, I called when I said I would. I never borrowed money, and I never hit on your friends.
Oh, good. For a second there, I thought it was my fault. Simpson, you've got Mr. Pizza.
No, wait. Fake. You can't give it to Simpson. Look, I'll take the account. Okay, but at least let me work on it with George. And if what we come up with is anything less than brilliant, then you can fire him.
Simpson, you're off Mr. Pizza.
Good thinking thing.
Hey, it's Conrad. Leave a message.
Hi, Conrad. This is your mother. I'm identifying myself in case you no longer recognize my voice. I'm here at home converting your old room into my new sewing room, and I came across some magazines under your mattress. We should talk.
Conrad Bloom, NBC, Monday.
After Conrad, complicated romance continues with Caroline in the city. She had to wait for 2 years for a real kiss from Richard. Well, if it were me, I would have been on him in 2 minutes.
Richard marries Julia and Caroline eats cookie dough. Everyone gets bound and gagged. Dell becomes a gigolo. Caroline moves in with Trevor. Richard's still in love with her. Annie sang in nightclubs. There's the guy who wrote The Way We Were. Caroline and Richard kiss. Was that an episode you missed? See how these stories intertwine in the city of Caroline.
So, are Richard and Caroline finally together? Find out this fall.
Men and women trying to be friends can get very confusing. No one really knows why, but most experts blame the men.
But it is possible for a man and a woman to be friends. Check out Will and Grace. They're friends, best friends, only friends. I mean it.
This fall, meet Will.
I'm here, Grace. I'm here to support your marriage.
There is no marriage.
Meet his best friend, Grace.
I was getting married, and then you come along, and you poison with the thorns from the flower. You know, I had this metaphor worked out earlier, but I'm just very upset right now.
So, being her best friend, he's there for her.
You're staying here tonight. Go wash your face.
That's great, except for one problem.
Hey, roomie!
He promised the spare room to their buddy Jack.
Jack, you can't move in tonight. What? You'd think maybe you could have told me this, oh, I don't know, before I packed up my entire life? I just schlepped all the way over here from the east side, and you know how much Guapo hates riding in taxis.
Oh, man. You sound just like your mother.
Will and Grace. They're not a couple. They're a couple of best friends. NBC Mondays this fall.
Wow. He's the sexiest man this side of Stone Phillips.
You know, funny you should mention that. America's most watched news magazine closes out Monday night.
There's a lot of drama on NBC, but on Dateline, the drama's real.
Now, Tuesday starts off with one of must-see TV's favorite couples and Mad About You.
And just like any young family, big surprises can happen anytime. In this case, Jamie and Paul's baby, Mabel, is now 17 years old and dating Leonardo DiCaprio.
What?
Hey, it's television. Anything can happen.
Well, if that isn't enough, then comes a new show from the same people who make Frasier. It features star of stage and screen, Mr. Nathan Lane.
Yeah, he plays a washed-up opera singer who's lost his voice and goes home to work in the family winery.
We know what you're saying. Another sitcom about an opera clown whose career is over? This one's different.
Who knows what fate has in store? A butcher chops up his hand. He finds he's happier being a florist. Where do you come up with these things?
Wow, you really are a famous opera singer.
Oh, yes.
I thought you were just making that up to impress us.
No. The part about my having big feet was to impress you.
You made him drive you all the way to San Francisco?
He didn't speed, and he signaled lane changes. He has a tendency to tailgate, but we talked about that, didn't we, Mike?
Shut up!
Have you lost weight? From now on, I'm going to be different. I'm going to be ordinary. Ordinary Joe. Those new tires? What do you say we all make some popcorn, put on our sweats, and watch TV? Please hand me a revolver.
From the producers of Frasier comes a sophisticated new comedy. Nathan Lane in Encore, Tuesdays.
So after Encore comes...
A show about a tall, gorgeous ex-model. Press raves about it, and there really is some fantastic acting.
No, it's really about a brilliant daughter working for her good-hearted father struggling to run a magazine.
No. It's an ensemble piece. Just Shoot Me now on Tuesdays at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock Central.
Death stopped by to say hello.
Death?
Uh-huh.
Was it Beth?
Could have been.
Was it a short redhead or a tall guy with a sickle?
It was Beth.
Don't tell me. Looking for the sweet and low?
Wait until you hear about my excruciating morning. Imagine waking up...
Gallows office. Hey, where are you? Yeah, what are you wearing? Oh, yeah. It's your wife.
Just Shoot Me, now on NBC Tuesdays this fall.
Then it's on to working. That's like your job, only funnier.
All right, now the first item on our agenda should be writing up a list of our demands from management. So what do we want?
Overtime.
Daycare.
And a land.
What?
Dental plan.
If you have a complaint, put a note in the suggestion box.
I am the puppet master, and you are the puppet. Is that clear?
Yes.
Yes, what?
Yes. Geppetto?
Working, Tuesdays this fall.
Now let's talk about Wednesday. Once again, the award-winning Dateline kicks off the night, and it's followed by Third Rock from the Sun, where Harry has been kidnapped by a human.
Tommy, tell me if this milk tastes bad here. Hey, guys. Who are you? It's me, Tommy.
Well, you can't be Tommy. Tommy looks like a girl.
What was that? Well, these fat guys in orange vests started shooting at me. You're my little
Moo schmoo!
That is so sweet.
Third Rock from the Sun, Wednesdays this fall.
News Radio is back for another season, too, and one of America's favorite comedians, John Lovitz, is stepping up to the mic.
You're probably wondering, now how did he get the part? It was down to two people. Me and Oprah Winfrey.
News Radio.
After winning the Emmy for Best Drama last year, Law & Order returns with more great stories ripped from today's headlines.
They just said they wanted to kill someone. They were always talking about doing that. Why? Just to see what it feels like.
Without the law, there can be no freedom. And without justice, there can be no law.
Okay, when we come back, we'll have answers to everybody's big questions. What's going to happen on Friends? We'll see when the NBC Fall Preview Spectacular continues.
To NBC's must-see TV primetime preview.
Well, here we are, folks. Thursday nights. The biggest nights of television, except for Tuesday night when Just Shoot Me's on.
When last we saw Friends, Monica and Chandler were becoming more than friends. Phoebe was expecting triplets, and Ross and Emily were expecting to get married.
I'm getting married today! Woo!
Morning, Ross.
I'm getting married today! Yeah, y'all! Woohoo!
You think you knew I was here?
I have to tell Ross that I love him. Wait, where are you going? What are you doing? No! Wait! God, why am I always pregnant when she does that?
That's the stuff. What do you think?
Well, I'm not going to have to buy that I'm with stupid t-shirt anymore.
We have an emergency, okay? Rachel's coming to London.
Oh, great.
You have to stop her. She's going to ruin the wedding.
Have you seen Monica?
I'm not seeing Monica.
What? What? Look, we gotta find her. Phoebe just called. Rachel's coming to tell Ross she loves him.
Oh, my God.
I know. That's why we gotta find Monica. Do you know where she is?
No, okay? What's with the third degree? Why don't you just shine a light in my eyes?
We really need to start looking out for Rachel. I'll cover the front door. You watch that big hole at the back of the building. And I got Chandler for covering Ross.
Why would I care where Chandler is? You know, sometimes I don't even like Chandler.
Okay.
So what's going on now?
I'm walking down the aisle. Still walking. I'm about to pass the bridesmaid I hooked up with last night.
Hey.
Okay, now I'm at the front with Ross. It's Phoebe. He looks pretty mad.
What we did last night was...
Stupid.
totally crazy stupid.
What were we thinking?
I'm coming over tonight, though, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I, Ross.
I, Ross.
Take thee, Emily. Take thee, Rachel. Shall I go on?
Okay, now here's what happens in the season premiere. Monica and Ross find out that Monica... So, there, I've said it, and I don't care who at NBC gets upset because now everybody knows.
You go, girl.
I trust you already signed your contract? Thursday gets even better because the producers of Friends have a new show immediately after. It's called Jessie.
This fall.
You look like the girl from the Ricola commercial.
Oh, yeah. Ricola! Oh, God.
Yes, that is Christina Applegate.
Would you like to go dancing sometime?
See, I'm a single mom, and I don't date.
Well, you obviously dated once.
Yeah, true, but not
Yeah.
anymore. I'm sorry, really.
Jesse's dad, straight from the dark ages, meets the exotic neighbor.
Can I borrow a can opener?
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Don't let him take it. You'll never see it again.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you through that thick newspaper. Can I have a beer, please?
Did you bring back the can opener?
Oh, no. I traded it for a kilo.
There's only one thing Jesse can't handle: falling in love again.
I know you had a good time last night.
Yeah, if I had known I was going to have that good a time, I wouldn't have gone. Will you stop it with the blue eyes already? It's just so unbelievably terrifying.
It's Thursday's newest comedy. Christina Applegate as a single mom just looking for happiness and finding all she needs in her own backyard. Jessie, Thursdays this fall.
Wonder who could possibly fill Seinfeld's time slot?
Dateline?
No, but good guess. It's Frasier. After winning 4 Emmys, I'd say he earned it.
Ross is on the line.
We have Ted, who is feeling a little disconnected.
Go ahead, Ted.
Excuse me, Frasier. No, Niles. I'm telling Vicky my recipe for crepe gâteau. Oh, well, I'm sure she's had enough of your crepe by now.
Got some rather shocking news.
What is it?
I found a ring in your father's underwear drawer.
What on earth would leave a ring around his underwear drawer?
You gave the best advice to that woman. What was it you said exactly?
Oh, what do I ever say? You're in denial, seek help, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
So Frasier's now on Thursday with his old Cheers alum, Kirstie Alley, bringing us another seductive season of Veronica's Closet.
Who is that guy who brings his dog to work every day?
The blind guy?
This is you. You're floating down in all your glory. No, that ain't right.
Veronica's Closet, right after Frasier on NBC Thursday.
After Veronica, ER's back, so's George Clooney, and this year Kelly Martin is joining the cast. Could be why George stayed.
And you might as well stay, too. Just leave the TV on, because Friday, the folks behind ER have something very special. Take a look at what promises to be the next great American drama.
NBC this fall. Prepare for the next generation of must-see drama. 5 different people from 5 completely different worlds with only one thing in common: their family.
You too. I don't get it. Brothers.
From John Wells, the producer of ER, comes the next great American drama.
Your brother would like to see you down at the precinct.
What the hell do you think you're doing? Give me 5? What?
Got a guy I want to get, that's all.
Oh, right. Because I'm big on consorting with thieves and murderers, right?
He's going on vacation with his wife. 3 years. All of it lies. He was gonna leave.
I'm supposed to kill a guy Thursday night.
I'm breaking the sacrament. I'll check this out myself. It's the best I can do.
Your brother ain't safe tonight. He got set up.
Sorry, where's Bobby?
In the worst of times. In the best of times. Nothing is stronger.
I tried my key, but I couldn't get it to work.
I changed the lock.
Then family. Trinity. NBC Fridays this fall.
What better way to end the night than with the critically acclaimed Homicide, one of the most honored shows on TV that left us with the most powerful cliffhanger of the year.
Oh! Somebody! Stick with me, please. Somebody!
And Saturday, it's Thrilogy time. 2 familiar heroes, Profiler and Pretender, return. But first comes the extremely hot, extremely cool Wind on Water.
Coming to NBC. From the producers of Dawson's Creek and 90210. A new drama. So intense, we should just sell tickets.
Go for it. You want it more.
Extremely hot. extremely cool. Wind on Water, NBC this fall.
Coming up, more NBC must-see TV previews.
So, there you have it. A tease, a little taste, a voyeuristic peek, if you will, of what NBC has in store this fall.
But before we go, you've been good, so we've got a treat.
In the tradition of Merlin and Odyssey, some of the biggest names in Hollywood have been hard at work making some very cool movies for NBC Sunday.
This fall, a television revolution will begin as NBC Motion Pictures takes original movies to new heights with an unprecedented array of actors and producers never before brought to network television. From David Wolper, producer of LA Confidential and The Thornbirds, comes a will of their own.
I like generational stories.
Leah Thompson and Faye Dunaway star in a saga spanning 3 generations of love, power, and betrayal.
You're going to get very interested in this family.
Then, from the man who brought Gulliver and Merlin to life, Robert Halmy and Hallmark are back, bringing 3 more classics to television.
Television took the books out of children's hands, so we owe it to them to give it back.
First, Martin Short heads up an all-star cast to bring Alice in Wonderland to life.
Oh, the tea. You must have tea.
Then, Ben Kingsley and Patrick Dempsey discover the power of the human soul in the classic novel Crime and Punishment. But the talent doesn't stop there, as Richard Dreyfuss brings Einstein to life. And John Voight sets sail in the greatest voyage of all time in Noah's Ark.
It will be the biggest thing ever done for television.
What TV can be, what TV should be, what TV is. NBC Motion Pictures, bringing excellence to television.
Okay, now we're done, and it's time for a toast.
Oh, please don't thank us. It was our pleasure.
Remember, just shoot me at our new time. Tuesdays at 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock Central.
All right, enough shameless promos, all right. Here's to our great new night for us and a great new season for you.
Be here this fall as the creators of your favorite NBC shows bring you the next generation of must-see TV.